Ciao ragazzi! I'm Nicole, and today on Sweet Savory Italy, we are here at Bomarzo Park. It's quite an amazing location, and we'll take a look at it and go through some of the history here in a minute. Let's get our tickets! Arriving to Bomarzo is a relaxing trip. With clear signage pointing to the park entrance, and you'll find plenty of free parking. Just beyond the ticket counter, there's a bar on the right, perfect for grabbing a quick snack or an espresso. We were feeling a bit sleepy on this spring day and wanted to pick me up before entering the park. The brochure that comes with the ticket has a bit of history about the park and a clear map. Bomarzo is often referred to as the Park of Monsters. It's a surreal park, steeped in mystery, and commissioned in the 16th century by Prince Pier Francesco Orsini. It's filled with fantastic stone sculptures of mythical figures and terrifying beasts, and this sign gives you a glimpse of what's to come. Bocca della Verità means mouth of the truth in Italian. If you need the restroom before heading into the park, it's on the right just down these steps. The Bomarzo Park is also known as the Sacro Bosco, or the Sacred Woods. Now the map recommends a path to follow, although the original path intended by Orsini for experiencing his garden has been lost to time, if it ever existed at all. It's not going to appeal to all types of children, although there is a cute little park at the beginning here with a nod to two of the most famous sculptures, the Orco and the Leaning House. If your family loves nature or mythology or monsters, this is a great visit. Creating gardens was a popular thing to do in the 16th century, but while other Italian gardens of this period were designed to reflect order and harmony, Bomarzo was designed to be a kind of labyrinth, full of symbols, allusions to mythology, and enigma. This is technically the entrance to the park, this archway. Which side do we start with? I forget. We are at Site 3 on the map. This is a statue of Glaucos, a fisherman from Roman mythology, who became a sea god after eating a magical herb. And now we are approaching the magnificent statue of Hercules and Caco. It refers to the epic battle between Hercules, fresh from his 10th labor for those who know the story, and Caco, a fire-breathing giant, who also happened to be the son of Vulcan. Caco couldn't resist the temptation of Hercules' cattle and steals them, hiding them away in a cave, which Hercules later storms, resulting in this fierce battle. Bomarzo Park was created in the 16th century by Count Orsini. Orsini commissioned the park following the death of his beloved wife, Giulia Farnese. It was intended to be a kind of surreal journey, and the sculptures are carved from local pecorino stone. a type of volcanic rock typical to the region. This is Orca and Tartaruga, or the killer whale and the turtle. Every lover of Roman mythology is familiar with this guy, the famous Pegasus, the magnificent winged horse, born from the blood of the Gorgon Medusa when she was beheaded by Perseus. So Count Orsini commissioned the creation of this monster park and populated it with amazing rock sculptures representing mythological beasts, esoteric symbols. And to this day, we really don't know what his intention was or what path he envisioned that visitors should traverse when visiting his garden. This park is just infused with a sense of mystery and serenity, and it really never gets old no matter how many times you visit. In fact, my family, we come back here at least once a year. Do you recognize these guys? They're the busts of the Roman gods. Looking around, one really has to wonder, what was Count Orsini thinking? What was his motivation and dream and vision in creating this garden? We do know that his beloved wife died sometime before the park's creation, and so some have speculated that maybe the park was kind of memorial to her, or his way of working through the spiritual journey of overcoming grief. And we arrive at one of the other notable marvels here at Bomarzo, La Casa Pendente. Let's experience the leaning house for ourselves. It's just up these stairs. Actually, there are two pathways. We're going to take the more scenic route. So while many of the sculptures in the Bomarzo Park reference common myths or common mythological figures, this stone sculpture is a bit more mysterious. It's a house of illusions. Looks like we have a little stalker here. Little lizards like this are a common sight in Italy. The leaning house is built on a foundation with a steep angle, about 23 degrees, matching the inclination of the Earth's axis. This design is intended to evoke a sense of instability and dizziness, challenging the visitor's perceptions and balance, which it definitely succeeds in doing. It's pretty crazy. The leaning house is thought to symbolize the precarious nature of life, the instability of the human condition. One definitely has to pay attention to keep the balance. In the context of the park, which is filled with bizarre and surreal sculptures, this house adds to the overall atmosphere of mystery and illusion. Maybe it represents the idea that reality can be deceptive. This is just one of my favorite places in Italy. We have some rowdy groups here today. Usually it's a bit more calm when we visit Bomarzo. We can see a bit how and why Salvador Dali was influenced by Bomarzo when he visited here in the 1940s. Here we've arrived at the iconic monster of Bomarzo. It's the sculpture featured in all the promotional materials and no doubt featuring in the nightmares of many Italian children. The inscription over Orco translates to "every thought flies," perhaps referring to the fleeting nature of thoughts or the freedom of thought. This mouth is assumed to represent the underworld and death, while offering a cathartic confrontation with the fear innate to the human condition. And now we are approaching Neptune, the Roman god of the sea. We are just to the left of Orco, so here's the elephant from the other side. Persephone, the goddess of spring and the underworld, and wife of Hades, or Pluto, as he was known in Roman mythology.
Famous three-headed hound of hell, or hound of Hades.
She was always one of my favorite Roman figures. Not surprisingly, we have the Hound of Hades with 3 heads behind her, Cerberus. And finally, perhaps Orsini's final tribute to his wife Julia, if that was his reason for the garden, Il Tempio, or the Temple. This is the temple where rumor has it Orsini's beloved wife is buried. Around every corner and between every tree, there's a glimpse of something mysterious, a sculpture hidden in the bushes, or a twisty creek singing in the distance. It's really one of the most beautiful parks in Italy, and it's very well maintained. It's easy to get to, the parking is very clear and ample, and it's absolutely worth a visit. Not just once, but as many times as you can get here. And that's our little tour of Bomarzo, the Park of Monsters. Subscribe to Sweet Savory Italy for more Italian food, travel, and culture. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And click the bell for notifications about new videos. See you soon!